They just fired me! And the police are doing nothing! I lost my job! And that was my only way to make money to pay my bills!
Listen, whatever I'ma title this video, please understand that I really do mean it. I'ma probably title it something like this TikTok girl allegations or situation disgusts me, and it really does. And if I'm being honest with y'all, there is no innocent party in this situation. Both of these individuals are ugh. Now let me explain to you, before I press play on this weird ass situation, let me explain to you what the f we're dealing with here, right? This girl is a DoorDash delivery driver. She said that's her main source of income. That's her job right now, right? She delivers food to people. And in this situation, this guy had ordered food and picked out the option where if you ever ordered from DoorDash, you know, you can choose to have this delivery driver knock on your door and let you know, hey man, the food is right here, or to put the food in front of your door and just walk away and not knock. He chose that second option. Those are the instructions that she was told, right? But then that's when this video hits the internet, and it's at like 30 million views, y'all, where she walks up to the door and she's met with this egregious, vigorous, nasty sight of this man laying down naked from the waist down, sleeping or pretending to be asleep on his couch. The crazy aspect is that in this video, the door is wide open. Before I say anything else, let's watch it. Watch this with me.
That's up.
Hold on. Caption says, a man named Austin orders DoorDash and selects the option to have the order left at the door. Sees his DoorDash driver, me, has a female name, falls asleep on the couch, quote unquote, with his pants and underwear to his ankles and his front door wide open in 59-degree Fahrenheit weather. So this is what I see when I have to leave the order.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after
I'm sorry, she looks like a frog, bro, like a hybrid albino frog that comes from a different planet. I don't know why my brain that's the first thing my brain thought of. And that's not even a diss, by the way. It's just like a nice characteristic because frogs have green eyes, right? I don't know what it is. Anyways. Put that to the side.
After deactivation, providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working! I was literally working! And they deactivated me! This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual while DoorDashing. They just fired me. And the police are doing nothing. I lost my job. And that was my only way to make money to pay my bills. 3 days ago, October 12th, 2025.
I'm gonna pause right there. I need y'all to understand that what people are alleging and accusing her of is that she's not being truthful about this entire situation. From what I've read, people are saying she had posted a different video where the door was cracked open and not fully open, basically saying and insinuating that she had pushed the door wide open, fell back, walked back after pushing the door wide open, then started recording to make it seem like he had left the door completely wide open for her to come and see that disgusting sight. Let me get this out the way. Bro is a fucking weirdo. That is a weirdo man. I don't give a who you are, bro, I live alone, and a lot of y'all probably live alone. Even when you live, bro, who the lays down on their couch butt ass naked? What is wrong with you? And the aspect of you ordering food, because I saw people sitting here and giving this guy excuses like, oh, he's drunk as shit, out of his mind off of some pills or some shit, and did some disgusting things and then laid down on the couch still what? Why are y'all trying to justify? Like, look, I'm gonna break this down fully. This big word, colossal word of sexual. Look, your eyes did get assaulted for sure, but at the same time, he's in his house. He didn't come to you and do no weird shit to you. And it seems like, off the video, that person is asleep. They're not conscious. They weren't looking at you. You know, they weren't conscious. It would be a completely different story if they were conscious and looking at you dead in the eyes while they're exposed. That's disgusting. And that is, I would say, you know, you can call it that. But I see it as nobody is innocent in this situation, bro. He's a weirdo. No, real life, bro. Who orders food knowing that food is on the way and then leaves their pants all the way to their ankles and then lays down on the couch butt ass naked and goes to sleep? And let's say hypothetically to all these people who somehow know exactly what that man is up to, everybody in these comments defending him fully, making him seem to be like a completely innocent guy here. Yes, he's in his house. Yes, he didn't come to her doing no weird shit. Yes, this is a big ass word that she's using that doesn't apply to this situation. Yes, your eyes got assaulted, but you didn't get sexually, because the person wasn't awake and they were in their own house. And their instructions was leave the food at the door and walk away. It's a weird ass, sick ass world we live in. Trust me, I'm disgusted as well, probably more than you by seeing this. But my point is, let me take y'all's words into considerations that this guy was drunk. That doesn't make the situation any better. I told y'all, alcohol is haram for these reasons, bro. That shit, you drink it, you sip it. If it turns you into this, why the would you ever want to drink? Think about it with that logical mind frame. If you drink alcohol, it's going to have you laying down on your fucking couch, butt ass naked, and leaving the door wide open. Bro, throw this female to the side. You could have had somebody break into the house and rob you while you're fucking naked laying on your couch, bro. What defense do you have? Why would you ever want to drink seeing a situation like this? To all the people that have all these excuses to throw about, hold on, I got so much to say, y'all. I'm gonna be quiet and show y'all the series of TikToks she dropped. And then we're gonna get to a conclusion, man, because this is, like I said, bro, this whole situation disgusts me to the core.
I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes. So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm going to try to word this as chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down.
By the way, if everything she's saying is a lie, and the entire internet, by the way, I'm talking about millions, everybody in her comments is saying that she's lying about this because the original video she posted, the door wasn't wide open, it was ajar. If that is the case, it should scare every single one of y'all. That somebody can look the camera dead in the eyes and just lie and make it sound so truthful in this tone and just be this comfortable in their skin while they lie straight to your face about a serious accusation.
Their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes. But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. So, hey guys, it's been a minute.
All right, I'm gonna pause right here. Let's actually take a look at what DoorDash had to say. From the official DoorDash account regarding the video from a dasher circulating today, we take these reports with, we take reports of this nature with the utmost seriousness. We want to be absolutely clear. This dasher was not deactivated for reporting asexual. If a dasher ever experiences something like this that makes them feel unsafe or uncomfortable, we urge them to please contact our support team immediately so we can help, as their safety and well-being matters deeply to us. Cap is but okay.
Not the cap.
No company cares about you. Let's be honest here. But nice words. At the same time, publicly sharing videos taken inside a customer's home, especially when personal information is involved, raises privacy concerns and is a clear violation of our policies. In order to protect everyone's safety and privacy, we've deactivated both the dashers and customers' accounts and are working directly with law enforcement for additional guidance. DoorDash. This is the perfect position to take, man, I might order food later today from DoorDash. When I told you no one is innocent in this situation, this was the perfect way to say it, bro. This is like the best statement I've seen from a company as big as DoorDash in for years. What a great position to take, seriously. Because like I said, that dude is a weirdo, bro. I don't know what the he has going on laying down, bro. Even when do you not have somebody that lives with you? Listen, like, it's just weird, man. It is weird. But at the same time, you recording him in his house naked, that is still his house. He's still sleeping unconscious on his couch. Your eyes got assaulted because I'm sure you did not ask to see that. No one did. I didn't. And the video is going to be blurred for y'all so I can save y'all from having to look at that nasty ass sight. So of course your eyes got assaulted, but that is not sexual. Sexual is like, do you need me to sit here and specify what that is? Because when you accuse somebody of SA when the situation clearly isn't, this is not, like I said, bro, this is weird and disgusting, but this isn't SA. All you're doing here is minimizing and taking away the seriousness that is involved and should be involved in situations where SA really did occur. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? A situation like this does nothing but discredit this whole notion of SA from real situations where that could have occurred. So all you're doing here is doing disjustice, if that's a word, or injustice to real SA situations. Like I said, I agree with you, lady, or whatever your name is. Like, I'm disgusted too, and I'm a grown-ass man, bro. He needs to get his ass beat by somebody that lives in that house. What the is he doing? Nasty-ass weirdo. But he did not SA you. That did not happen. You can be disgusted and not flip the story to where you're immediately a nuclear infused victim who deserves ownership of the entire DoorDash company and stock. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? She's trying to blow it way out of proportion. And the crazy part is, from what I'm seeing, that's exactly what's going on here. Everybody is calling her out. Here's what everybody is saying. This is actually hilarious. He needs to sue you. I got SA'd and DoorDash fired me for no reason. This dumbass. What about this? Yo, one thing about us is just how of any situation people can make you laugh, bro. I swear to God. Read the comments of any. It's hilarious, man. Even though sometimes you're not supposed to laugh. But look, this is her own comments, bro. You're not the victim to people siding with her. Y'all are weird. Just reinstalled DoorDash and renewed my DoorDash Pass membership. Gonna keep using DoorDash. You aren't the victim. So y'all see what I'm trying to say here, bro? It is rare. I wouldn't say it's rare. I think the pendulum, is that the word? The pendulum is swinging in a neutral stance now because of the amount of situations where false accusations were thrown around. In general, you've seen it. I've brought y'all videos beforehand. These situations where a girl cries victim and then turns out to either be in the wrong and making completely total false accusations or highly exaggerating the actual truth. There's been too many of these situations for people to be as naive as they were beforehand, to where they would just jump on her bandwagon and ruin the other person's life without ever thinking that, or, without ever actually looking into it and seeing it from both sides. That is not the case anymore, I'd say, generally speaking, which is a good thing. So in this situation, bro, you can see that everybody, including girls who would usually side with other girls, bro, they're actually critically thinking now and seeing how weird this situation is, how she's exaggerated it, despite how nasty it is, right? Like I said, I don't f with that guy, but despite that, she exaggerated him and recorded him in his own house in that state. That is not SA. That's nasty for her to see with her eyes, but for you to record it and put it out on the internet and claim you were SA'd, people are seeing through what you were trying to do here. Hold on, let me read a few more of these comments, man. So, we're all canceling DoorDash, right? ? Does DoorDash have an option that says enter my house? ? He was asleep? ? He could have easily ruined a man's life. Tough times. You are not the victim. You were informed to drop at the door. You chose not to. DoorDash had a glitch once that allowed a dasher to access my phone number, and he harassed me after delivering my food, and they did nothing. I haven't used DoorDash since. So like I said, there's some people that are siding with her. But listen, I need y'all to get in the comments to let me know what y'all think about this. Like I said, bro, I don't see no winner. Even these people that are saying that he's a victim, bro, I don't know. I think both of these people are weird. I don't know which one's weirder. I think the guy is. But I'm glad that a situation like this, which normally would result in the exact opposite of what happened, is being seen and dissect it from a more logical lens, if that makes sense. I wanted to talk about this because I saw this shit literally. I mean, this video has 30 million views, y'all, and I really did not want to, but it was just on my screen. I'm like, let me get on here and talk to y'all about this shit. So I want to see what y'all think about this. And that's pretty much it, man. Hop on the Patreon if y'all haven't already. I plan on uploading another exclusive back-to-back very soon. So what y'all get on there is Patreon exclusive videos. Imagine my YouTube videos, but 10 times crazier in the sense of content, and also fully uncensored, raw. So don't join it if you're soft. But if you're not and you do want to support the channel, the Patreon squad and everybody that's on there is literally the only reason I'm still uploading videos. So, and that's because YouTube gets on their period sometimes and messes with some of my videos and kills them here and there. And we've been through this conversation beforehand. So hop on there if you really rock with me and if you're a real one. Appreciate all y'all that are on the Patreon, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Y'all stay safe.